Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. And with that, let's head on out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for what's sure to be an entertaining matchup.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder. But think about it, then you understand. I'm just an addict, addicted to music. Maybe it's a habit. I ain't no joke.
And there are the Trailblazers earlier getting set to play. Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for the Trailblazers. Inside we got J.J. Hickson and LaMarcus Aldridge. Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. And it's Matthews in at the small forward position. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Here's Lillard. Outside, Batum. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Number 45. Off target from three-point range. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And Clark, to me, was the tremendous interior defense that was the difference in that game.
Yeah, I love just how organized they were in the post defensively. They were communicating, they were moving their feet, their bodies were active. It was a very disciplined defensive performance.
And here's Hickson. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Pass to Lillard. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Out in his own on the break. And that one's good.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Right side Aldridge. Outside Batum. Knocks down the 10-footer. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the screen. To the paint. He gathers. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, they're not going to miss too many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
Now, here's Lillard. And the shot is good. Lillard's got his first points of the game.
Unbelievable shot there. He busted out the trick release and left the defender dazed. My goodness.
He beats the bucket.
Wow.
Well, he just throws up a prayer and it gets answered.
And those kind of shots are such a big lift for any team going into a break.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The away team, they're up by 3. From the Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon. We're back in a moment. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
Nolan Smith is out there with Ronnie Price. Then there's Jeffries. Then there's Myers-Leonard. And it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. The Blazers on offense. It's a three-point game.
Well, they capitalized on a weak opponent when they took on this team last year, sweeping the season series.
Number 1. Matthews with the rebound. Even the teams at the bottom match up well against someone. That was the case here, too.
Well, Kevin, maybe your relative strengths don't show up against a top-tier team, but lower the bar of competition a little bit, and in your own way, you can shine.
That's a good point. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Number 1, covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 1. Misses the wing J.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Smith. That's good. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, the offense just gets hotter and hotter.
And they are really cooking now. You know what I like to say? You can microwave or you can cook with electricity or gas. When you're that hot, you're cooking with gas.
Matthews with the rebound.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
They get it back. This one for 3. Here's Jeffries. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Trailblazers out in front, up 3. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out at the Rose Garden. We've seen the Trailblazers slugging it out, and give them credit defensively. They're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. Nolan Smith has been the X factor. They've had some great production as well from Wesley Matthews. And slugging it out so far are the visitors. Just an impressive all-around team effort out there. They're going hard. Let's start things off with a look at what's coming up later tonight. It'll be the Pistons up against the Heat in Miami. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And one game also on the docket. Over in Indianapolis, the Pacers will face off against the Cavaliers. A divisional meeting that's sure to be a heated game. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. And a look here at the other NBA action. It'll be the Hawks against the Bobcats in Charlotte. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. That's it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. From beyond the arc, no luck. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Mavericks game, guys. That should be a good one.
Feeds to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And there's the rejection. Number 13. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Lillard with it. He kicks it to Batum. From the arc, the shot is off.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Here's the screen. Number 7. Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 3. Leads him in there. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Number 45. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. And Portland with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Matthews. Lots of room. And Hickson throws it down.
Looks like they're going to hold on to the ball and go for the last shot of the quarter.
Well, clearly this is the time to do it.
Number 45. Top of the key jumper, no good. He got it up. Cannot hit. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite uncontainable game. Let's go to Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Kev, for the Trailblazers, it's been an uncontainable game from their point guard off the bench. He's been a game changer for his team and provided them with a huge spark off the bench. An incredible effort from him here.
Thanks, Doris. And you love to see that kind of effort from your starters. And here we've seen that same sort of lift, guys, from the bench.
Yeah, man, I thought he was really a catalyst for them, Kevin. He got them going right away when he got in.
Instant energy is what he gave them, Steve, and you're exactly right. I thought he was their spark plug. The more performances like this that he continues to have, then obviously his minutes are going to increase as well.
Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. Inside we got J.J. Hickson and LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Gets it to go.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Six on the shot clock. Number 13 connects on the 9-footer.
You know, he's a little bit of an unknown commodity, Kevin. I mean, he may be able to use that to his advantage, sneak up on some folks.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Now the dish to Hickson. He dishes it to Williams. Aldridge. From down in the low post, it goes. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hickson. 6 to shoot, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Trailblazers. Nolan Smith comes in for Lillard. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 17-foot shot on the way.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
That drops. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And they're closing this game out in style. I mean, I like what they're doing here, competing till the very end.
That's certainly what it looks like. I mean, there's no let-up in them so far.
The away team take a 20-second timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And the cold night they had from the field was really what lost them that game, guys.
Yeah, but there were some things they could have done to improve their percentage that they did not do, Steve. For example, better screens, better ball movement, crisper passes. I needed to see more of that.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told them, no holding back. I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, ask for a sub. No time to rest now. Let's get after it. Kevin, he wants everything they've got.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Leonard kicks to Williams. He passes to Leonard. Tries again. Out to Smith. Back to Williams. Outside Williams. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Wesley Matthews.
I got a million ways to get it. Choose one. Hey, bring it back. Now double your money and make it stack. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. Hold up. Hey. Somebody bring me back the money, please.